What leadership traits do you find most beneficial for the role of a state officer?
I think there are many traits that are important for a state officer to possess when taking on that role and leading a state association. But I think some key characteristics that I think are important are, one, being dynamic, being able to work with any individual and within any team, and being able to embrace the strengths and areas of opportunity that everyone bring to the team. So being able to work together in a dynamic way. And I think that also comes into working collaboratively and being a productive member of a team. I think another important characteristic is patience. As a leader, many a times you're going to be faced with situations or conflicts, and it is your role as a leader to be patient, to be understanding, to be an attentive listener, and really help to resolve conflict, but also understand the feelings of those that you're dealing with. So I think patience and understanding are also key characteristics. And finally, and the most important characteristic, is being dedicated. Being dedicated and being compassionate about the work you're doing, the people that you're serving, and the mission of the organization that you're leading, and taking a active role in identifying the future of that association.
What is the workload of a state officer?
Me and the state officers, we have online and in-person meetings. We have conferences, and we have deadlines for us to meet every month with our stage design, everything preparing us for SLC, and if we are having trouble or are a little behind, we have our advisors to help us with our whole process, and then we also have each other to fall back on.
What are the benefits of being a state officer?
One of the benefits of being a state officer is getting the chance to travel to all different places, such as the International Leadership Conference or the Washington Leadership Academy. Another benefit of being a state officer is the leadership development that each officer goes through. Me personally, I went from not being able to speak in front of a class of 20 to be able to be on stage and speak in front of 1,000 people, and the transition each officer faces is just incredible. What was your favorite part of ILC?
Honestly, my favorite part of ILC was the sessions. There was so much enthusiasm, and there was so much pride for HOSA. Also, going to the theme parks with your teachers and whoever you've met was also a lot of fun because you grew closer with other people.
What are the biggest ways to prepare for running for state office?
Personally, what I did, I read my essays and I said the creed in front of my class weekly, probably 3 times a week, and then I became more comfortable in front of people doing that. So I felt like that was my strongest part about running. And then one other important thing to know is to study for the test, because that's a really important part.
What is your favorite memory you experienced while being an officer?
My favorite memory experience while being an officer was when I was running for office. Usually when you think about competition, you think about people not working together and just being by themselves. What my officer team did was we worked together on everything. Before we went on, we said the creed together, we practiced our speeches together, and from day one we always supported each other, and we became really close over everything we've been through because of that. What influenced you to further your participation in HOSA post-high school?
I think what influenced me the most to continue my participation in HOSA after high school was my deep understanding and knowledge of the values that the organization instills on its student members. As a student, I was able to experience the wide array of leadership and professional development opportunities, along with the opportunities for personal growth. And I think what interests me the most is that I want to be able to give future members of the organization the same opportunities and benefits that I had as a student member and leader in the association.
What is it like to be a state officer?
Being a state officer has a large workload, but honestly, it's tons of fun. Me, Alex, and Amanda have grown so close together, and we're I don't want to say best friends, but really, really good friends, and I know that if I need anything, I can go talk to them about anything.
Are there any other comments you would want to let students interested in running for Executive Council know?
The most important thing I want to let people know who are interested in running for executive council is if you have the slightest interest in running, definitely go out for it. Just work your hardest, and when you get there, just do your best and you'll be fine. I know that running is something that I never thought I would do, but it's the best thing I've ever done in my whole entire life. I would definitely recommend it to anyone who's interested. Wait, is it recording? Is it police blooper?
But
There was so much enthusiasm, there was so much like partying, I can't say partying.
and more comfortable in front of me. In front of me. In front of me.
Go for it. I messed up. Oh, stop it.
I ran it through in my.
What are the benefits of being a state officer?
I didn't even start the picture.